All men do is lie, cheat, and manipulate. At least get what you want out of them. I don't care if your man's a good man. I don't care if he's a church man. I don't care if he's a cop. I don't care if he's corporate. If your man looks good and he has a check, he gets chicks. Simple as that. You might not know, so understand this. Get what you can and go. We are not our parents' or grandparents' generation. Inflation is up and we're in a recession. Make sure he's doing for you. At least taking you to dinner, at least paying some type of bills, doing something that adds an excitement and a smile to your life. Get what you can out of us men. Or be like the woman that's blind and do it for love and in the end realize you should have did what you should have did.
Yo, so I'm back here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. And this episode is going to probably be a little lengthy. We got this jackass, as you just got to see, talking about he don't care if your man is a good guy, a police officer, a bad man. If he got a check and he got if he get in the bag, he got bitches. Now, he also goes on to say that you should watch him for everything that you can, girl. Now, the problem with this is jackasses like this. This is what I hate the internet for. Everybody should not have a microphone be able to say shit because it's stupid, especially jackasses like this that don't have critical thinking skills. Now, the problem with what he's saying is if you're married, yeah, you should want to look for a suitor that can take care of you. However, he goes on the phrase that you should wash him for or get him for everything that you can. Take him for everything that you can get him for. And the problem with this is why this is flawed is because it'll be a dickhead like him that gets into a meaningful relationship. It'll get washed for everything that he's worth because what he's saying is self-defeating. See, a lot of people, men and women, say a lot of shit that they don't put critical stock into, right? So they just talk out their ass till it comes back around to bite them in the ass. They don't ever think that it's going to bite them in the ass because they don't ever see themselves in situations like this later on down the line. A person like me got the gift of foresight, so I see this shit a mile away. I'm not ever going to say that I ain't going to fall in love. What type of homosexual shit is that? Even being something like a pimp, if you love bitches, you going to find that one that makes you feel complete and whole. You going to find that one that take care of you. You going to take care of the bitch. Let's keep it 100. Ain't a nigga that hard unless you a pimp. Now this nigga looks like a goofy ass nigga. Looks like an ex washed up street nigga, or probably some dumb square. That's another problem. Be a bunch of square ass niggas trying to give advice about relationships. And yeah, they might have bitches they fuck, but the bitches they fuck about as silly as they are. So it's the blind leading the blind. I wouldn't listen to this nigga. Ladies, if you're looking for a suitor or someone that can take care of you, that loves you, that's a component that you should probably have, right? And even though marriage is like a business, you don't have to run it like a fucking robot. Like I had to tell a woman, she was like, marriage is like a business, and she was going through the mechanics of a business like a damn robot. And I had to tell her, yeah, you want to have a marriage that's somewhat like a business, right? Of course, you want to be handling business, but the default is you want to find, like, people always get it fucked up. The defaults in relationships is somebody that's good looking, handsome, pretty, humorous, smart, intelligent, all these attributes that you should want as a default. Right? You want somebody to be able to take care of you. That's a default. It's like people are fucking brain dead. It's like they can only have it as a business strictly or some lovey-dovey shit. You can have the two, right? You can have a tri-blend. You don't actually have to have one or the other. This is what's wrong with the black community. It's a bunch of idiots giving out advice, especially jackasses like him. Not only that, even if he doesn't plan to get into a relationship, giving flawed advice like this is going to sour up men to actually want to marry women, especially in the black community. We already got the lack of love in relationships and marriages. We could do without the fuckery. That's all I'm going to say. We could do without the fuckery. We can do without the like convoluted shit. We can do without the complicated shit, right? This nigga's making relationships one-sided. Having to champion the bitches to wash them in. To what? Just hoard all his money, wash him in court, divorce court, take all his money, and then what? Live on the fucking hill as an old maiden? Stupid niggas like this. And then it's going to cause a generation of men just to look for prostitutes. So it's going to cause women, the younger generation, to be more so a prostitutes. It's a revolving cycle of fuckery. We could do without it. So if you're within earshots in my voice, ladies, don't listen to this jackass. Men, if you're in earshot of my voice, don't listen to this jackass. He'll have you set up and wash ladies, he'll have you perpetuating more prostitution-like mentality amongst the young girls. And we gotta like crack this shit down. I'm just the only one here like smart enough to say this shit, which is why I don't do relationship videos. I don't tell people what the fuck they should already know. In any event, if you like this episode, subscribe, click the notification, share on all social media platforms, tell your friends about me, and I'm out.